Hey, what's up? Troy here with TeamKhang. So I'm updating my Inzektor deck. Took it to a box tournament this past Sunday and I top 8 with it and lost in the top 8 round. Yeah, without further ado, here we go. We got the usual Inzektor lineup. Inzektor Centipedes, Inzektor Dragonfly, Inzektor Hornets, 3 of each, 1 Mantis, and 1 Giga Weevil. We got the 3 Tour Guides and 1 Sangan. For hand traps, we have 2 Maxis, 1 Effect Veiler, 1 Gores. And for the boss monster, got the Dark Arm Dragon. That's it for the monster lineup. Onto the spells. Monster Reborn, Allure of Darkness, Foolish Burial, 2 Dualities, 1 Heavy Storm, 3 MSTs, and 2 Heart of Clearwater. That's it for the spell lineup. Onto the traps. Standard Solemn lineup. Gotta have the 2 Tarantulas, Mirror Force, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Boundless Trap Hole, and 1 Wing Blast. Alright, that's it for the main deck. Onto the extra. We got 2 Leviers, still the 2 mismatch number 17s, 2 Acid Golem. I always feel like I only need 1. But I just have a second one in there just in case. 1 up Zen mains, 2 number 20s, 1 Roach, 1 Exabeetle, 1 Stardust, 1 Black Rose, 1 Brionac, and 1 Cataster. Onto the side deck. 1 Maxi, 2 Effect Veilers, 2 DD Crows, Armor Blast. I guess I'll talk about this a little bit afterwards. Dark Hole, 2 Wise Men's Chalice, Dimensional Fissures, and 2 Debunks. Alright, so you guys may already realize that the main deck is still the same, basically still the same, but it was the side deck that was changed. Yeah, I believe that it's all about the side deck. The main deck, you could have whatever, but you can win any deck as long as you have a good side deck made. And let me go over the side deck really quick. Defissures and Debunks are against Dark Worlds. Alright, Wise Men's Chalice. These are actually very good for the mirror match. Now, I usually side these against the mirror match because I can bring out their Inzektor monsters and use their effects. What does it do? Let me read it. So if you control no monsters, select one monster opponent's graveyard, special summon it. During the end phase of this turn, give control of that special monster to your opponent. The monster cannot be attributed or used as a single material while it's face up in the field. So I think it's pretty good because if I'm not controlling any monsters, I could play this and then expect to grab their Centipede or their Dragonfly and, you know, destroy the back row before I summon my own. So I could grab a Centipede, destroy their set card, their set spell or trap, and then grab my own Dragonfly and, you know, just summon my Dragonfly and try to push for OTK or, you know, try to push for game for the turn. Once I use his effect and use Dragonfly's effect, what I could do is I can exceed these two into something of my choice, you know, like let's say an Acid Golem or something. That's what makes this card very good. It's like a Monster Reborn. You just can't tribute or synchro summon with it, but you can exceed summon, so that's very good. Siding these two in is like playing 3 Monster Reborn. I mean, if I wanted to, I could troll them and like take their Hornet, so pretty good card to side into. Armor Blast. This card is actually very good. I found it to be very, very good because a lot of people main deck 2 or 3 Effect Veilers, they main deck 2 or 3 Fiendish Chains, and now people are even main decking Skill Drain. Most people who do not play Inzektors side in Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Having this card allows me to get rid of all those options. If I summon an Inzektor monster, I play the effect and the Fiendish Chain, and if they have 2 monsters on their side of the field, I could just simply play Armor Blast and get rid of my Centipede and both of their monsters. That way, I mean, they're going to lose their Fiendish Chain, so that's a +1 for me. Already I cannot use his effect, so I can just, you know, get rid of it with Armor Blast. It's just like playing Icarus Attack, so if you guys know how to abuse Icarus Attack, then this works the same way. It's just that you don't get to destroy their set cards. This card is very optional at times because sometimes they only have 1 card face up. You might want to slow play it so that they have 2 and then you can, you know, Armor Blast it. If they have 2 monsters in the field, you can summon this and it'll draw out their Effect Veilers. And then you could play Armor Blast to get rid of it. Because chances are, if you're going to leave it there, it's going to be destroyed next turn. So, very good option to play Armor Blast. These 5 are usually what I side against Mirror Match or Wind-Ups. Max C is for Dino Rabbits, not Effect Veiler, because Effect Veiler and DD is not good at all in Dino Rabbits. But the Maxi is good. Yeah, that's my side deck. If you guys like it, hit that thumbs up button. Save it to your favorites as a reference. If you guys haven't already done so, click that subscribe button. Have fun.